Wow, I just got the news. Tom Wilson, 20-game suspension for his hit in the preseason. And I like it. It's hefty. The NHL is coming hard on him. But that's because how many times do we need to sit here and listen to a Tom Wilson possible suspension? It happens too many times. This hit was so unnecessary, it's unbelievable. It's preseason. Tom Wilson just got paid. It didn't need to happen. I get it. It's part of the game. You cut across the middle. You need to get hit and take a guy's head off. It's part of the game. But the game is changing. It's 2018. It's not the same warrior type game where, oh, this guy's head's down. I'm Scott Stevens. I need to lay him out. It's not that way anymore. And this is a preseason game. It didn't need to happen. It was unnecessary. The NHL coming down harsh on him, I like, because it's going to teach him. Dude, you can't be doing this. 20 games is a lot. 82-game season, that is a decent portion of the season to start off. Not only that, you don't get the link up with your teammates. You lose a lot of mojo with your team. You're not in the same hockey shape because of it. It hurts. You just got paid big time money. You can't be putting yourself in this type of situation every single year, multiple times a year. You can't. You got to change the way you play the game at this point, because this isn't working. This isn't effective. You're going to get yourself in more trouble. Just think about it. If he comes back from this and there's another problem that goes on this season, you thought 20 games was a lot? He's going to be eyeballed insanely. It's his fault, though. The game is not what it used to be. You can't be Scott Stevens open ice hitting guys to this extent. And especially, it doesn't help his case that it happened in a useless preseason hockey game. There is no reason to take a guy's head off there. There is no reason. And there's no reason to defend it. I'm sorry. There are fans out there that are pissed off that he got 20 games. Tell me why you need to take a guy's head off like that, cutting across the middle in a preseason game when you have your roster already locked in. Your spot's already there. You don't have to worry about anything. And I'm not saying it's okay if you weren't locked in and you were battling for a spot, but at least then it kind of makes sense. Do you see Claude Giroux, any of these guys, Malkin, Crosby, McDavid, lining up players, open ice hits? And I get it's not their game like it's Tom Wilson's game, but you could be an effective, grindy type player without plays like this. You got to be cleaner. You got to be smoother. 20 games, it's harsh. It's needed. It's needed. There's no way to defend this one. It was so unnecessary at that point, and he deserves it. It's going to be a long time of sitting out watching from the stands. You lose the rhythm that you can get with your line mates. I can't imagine someone expecting this to be not okay. I'm sure Washington Capitals fans are a little bit upset, but I'm sorry. You can't be taking a head off like that. It's not how the game is played anymore. It's more skill-based. It's more speed. Of course you can hit. Of course you can still play with contact. But you can't rip the guy's head off while he's cutting across the middle of the ice. And the fact that it was in this circumstance of a preseason hockey game where he just got paid, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing, and it's concerning to me. At some point, you need to adapt, and it doesn't seem like it's clicking in his head. His style of play will not work in the NHL right now. It will not work. It needs to be changed. You have to adapt with the style of play that occurs now. He deserves every single game. Every game. Let me know down below in the comments section. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Tell me why. I think it's perfect. It's hefty. It's hefty. I'll see you next time.